Hello, everyone. We have a special speaker announcement for our 2024 Midwest Real Estate Investor Conference, which is being held this February 22nd through 23rd here in Grand Rapids, Michigan at the DeVos Place Conference Center. This is the must-attend two-day event for real estate investors at all levels. And I have a special speaker announcement to make today. Anthony Chara will be our featured speaker on building generational wealth. Increase wealth exponentially with multifamily properties. Anthony, we're really looking forward to your presentation, and I'm really glad you were able to join me today.
Well, thanks, Brian. I'm looking forward to coming back to Grand Rapids again.
You are a very popular speaker, and apartment investing is a very popular topic. Give our listeners and viewers a little teaser of what they can expect when they come to hear you speak.
Well, great question. So I'm going to be doing a couple things. Number one, I'll be on a panel on Friday morning hosted by you to talk about why apartments and how you can use apartments to scale up in your investing career. And then a little bit later than that, on Friday, I'm going to be doing a presentation on what's going on with apartments, not just in Grand Rapids, but around the country. I'll be talking about how you analyze properties, the difference between analyzing a single family home compared to an apartment building and how they're valued, and why you might want to consider adding apartments to your portfolio right now and actually diversifying and not just having only single family homes or some other type of investments, but being diversified and making sure that you can make it through the ups and downs of our economy.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of economy, it's kind of been a strange world this past year with high inflation, high interest rates. How do you see that affecting apartment investing in 2024?
Yeah, great question. It's already started to affect apartment investing. There's been a few people that years ago, within the last 1 or 2 or 3 years, did not underwrite their properties correctly. They assumed that both interest rates and cap rates were going to stay steady like this when they did their analysis, even though those signs were on the wall that inflation was going to go through the roof with all the money that the Fed was printing. And so what happened was all of a sudden their little smooth world jumped, right? Their interest rates and the interest rates jumped, but the cap rates didn't. And because of that, they're having a lot of cash flow issues. As a matter of fact, some of them bought properties with what are called bridge loans, which are adjustable rate loans that went from 6% to 8, 9, 10%. And some of these operators are struggling because, again, they didn't underwrite their properties correctly. And this is where the advantage is going to come in for the people that are prepared in 2024, because some of these properties are going to be foreclosed on, or they're going to be struggling and they need somebody to come in and help bail them out. And if you know how to analyze properties, if you know how to look at them correctly and figure out whether or not they can be saved, then you could potentially jump in with the current owners and operators and get a seat ahead of them for you and or your investors when you help them out and help them from getting foreclosed and losing their property. Or the other way is, obviously, if you can't help them because the numbers just still don't make sense, even if you brought in hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars to bail them out, the other way to make or to do well in this particular environment is to wait for them to get foreclosed on by the banks and then buy them for pennies on the dollars from the banks. So it's even though it's not right now, it may not be the great time to buy properties, apartment properties directly from sellers, because even some sellers haven't felt enough pain to lower their prices based on what's going on with interest rates. There's still opportunity out there. You just have to look for it. It's a little bit harder to find, but it is out there. And if you start now, by the time we get into 2024, when more of these properties are going to have issues, you could basically jump on some of those opportunities and either help people from losing their properties altogether, or if they do lose them, again, buy them for pennies on the dollars from banks.
Yeah, distress always creates opportunities, and I can't think of a better asset class than apartments to find those opportunities. Really looking forward to hearing what you have to say when you come speak. One last question before we go. What is your favorite hack or app?
Actually, right now, my favorite app is probably my fitness app. Quite frankly, even though it's not real estate related, it's a fitness app that keeps me going every day. I work out every day for anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes. And matter of fact, right before I did this interview, I was up about 3/4 of the way done, and I had to cut off my workout. And it helps keep me in shape. It helps keep my blood pumping, and I actually feel much more alive and alert by working out on a regular basis.
What do you use? What is it?
It's called Fit Coach.
Good coach.
Fit Coach, FIT Coach. Yep. COACH.
Well, Anthony, thanks for coming on for this quick conversation today. You will be speaking Friday, February 23rd at 10:30 a.m. That's when your main presentation is going to be. And you will also be a guest on our apartment investing panel at 8 a.m. that same morning, Friday, February 23rd. And we will be discussing on that panel how to scale your investment strategies with apartments. I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing you speak at our 2024 Midwest Real Estate Investor Conference, which is being held this February 22nd through 23rd, right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan at DeVos Place Conference Center. Go to www.midwestreiconference.com, where you can buy tickets or find out more information. Anthony, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me, Brian. Look forward to seeing you all in February.